Good morning and happy early Sunday morning. It's not even 6:30 yet. I was going over the footage from yesterday and I realized despite it being a gorgeous sunset behind me, there was this cricket that wanted to make his debut on the YouTube streets. And he was very successful. Like, it was the loudest cricket I think I've ever heard in my entire life. And I did not want to put y'all through that, hearing that one sound. And I tried to go in another program and remove the sound, and it was just... So this is future me, but I'm gonna be showing you a little bit of yesterday's footage. I did work on my West knit shawl, and that is the main thing that I wanted to talk about. There has been so much hate towards people in groups regarding this shawl. It is just mind-blowing to me. So here's your spoiler wording for whoever does not want to see clue 1 this far. So this is what I got done yesterday. I had completed section 1 and section 2, and I was starting section 3. I really love how my colors are working up here, and this little stitch marker that I'm showing is the one from Simply Serving. It's a little pumpkin. I do want to say that the waist yarn that I put my stuff on, I don't use waist yarn, and I don't like to have a whole nother needle hanging out there because the cable just gets in the way. So I use this needle stitch plasticky stuff from Hobie, but other retailers sell this. And the way this works is you take your needle tip, it has a little hole, you see there. So you take that and you slide that onto the tip of your needle. And it's a pretty good snug fit. So then you can just slide your stitches back and forth, whichever way you need to go, and then just pop it off when you're done, and your needle is free and your project is on something. The one I have is purple and it has glitter in it because that's fabulous, and I love glitter and I love purple. I wanted to show this little chart. So there is a Ravelry user, and I'll link this down below, but she has created this chart for this. And that is what I'm using to alter my original pattern. This is the chart, and what I've done is I've gone through and figured out each actual section and then numbered them. So that way, as I go through the pattern and I come to which section, I know where I'm actually at in the pattern, and then I don't get confused on which colors I'm supposed to be using. Because I'm very visual, and if not, I will so mess this up in a heartbeat, let me just tell you. I think it's also important to note that that video that I talked about yesterday, where he goes over how to do clue 1, been taken down. There'll be a new video for the versions 2 and 3 that is on YouTube, I think as of now. I think it went up yesterday afternoon, so if you need that. So now let's talk yarn, because I got some yarn in the mail. So there is a YouTuber, and her name is Natalie, and Natalie is moving and was having this huge destash sale. And when I mean huge, I mean this thing went on for 8 hours on YouTube. I would leave and come back, and the poor lady was still trying to sell yarn. It was crazy. I don't see how she did it. I got 2 of Daniel, who is the Paul Ply Yarn Company. He is out of the UK. And this is his worsted weight base. This colorway is called Trick or Treat. It is 100% superwash merino, 100 grams, 166 meters. It is way before 7 o'clock. I'm not doing the math on that, so I'll put the yardage right here. I don't know what they're gonna be. I saw superwash, I saw a hand dyed, I was like sold. And I got both of these for $25, which is super cheap. And then I got this that she had because I'm just in love with this sunshine kind of thing going on. This is a yarn from Italy, 55% organic cotton, 45% anti-peeling acrylic. It is 1,093 yards and roughly 8.8 ounces, 250 grams. And so this I got from her for $11 or $12. But that's gonna be a nice shawl as well. And that's my yarn purchases. So this is what I've got thus far for my little walkway. It's not really a complete curve. It's also not very even. I was just kind of playing it around. I'll have to pull this side up a little bit. But I don't know if I love it. I wanted it to be more round. So let me know what y'all think. And once I get that figured out, then I can finish drywalling this side. We were holding off drywalling over there till we figured out the exact placement of the mini split, but we realized it has to be 6 inches down from the roof. And I'm afraid that all the air is just going to get trapped in the closet. So we've determined that we're now putting it on this wall, so it'll be above the bookcases, which is fine. And I think it might work out better. So we'll finish hanging drywall on this next week once I figure that out. And then I can start mudding everything.